アニメ電話ゲーム
Okay.
Okay.
So,
for Monica and those of you who have never seen this before, Anime Telephone is the thing that we do, and we're watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And by that, I mean each of us are watching one episode and then explaining what's happening to everybody else. So, Cole, you watched the first episode.
yeah, and they got tired of my explanations of things, even though it was so good.
It's so bad.
They're really not.
And they were
Based
like,
on that explanation, Gray had to go into episode 2 completely blind. And
well, no,
watch-
yeah, he had my information.
completely
You're not
blind.
allowed to watch the other episode, but the one
But
you
your
talked
episode.
about.
Yeah.
You have to rely
Yeah.
upon the context.
And if you
So-
haven't seen any of these before, you can still watch it because none of this is gonna make sense anyways.
Did we get the weight? Did we remember to get the weight?
We didn't, but broadcast, give me something heavy.
Give us something
What's also
heavy.
Yssa?
Here
We
we
have
go.
like a sand thing, right?
So
Guys,
this
You
is
have notes.
hold on. Let her talk.
like
You have
I
opinions?
have a lot.
What the fuck?
I
Is
wrote. This is the beginning page of episode 5. And these are my notes on what happened in the episode.
Okay,
I remember
and I shit you not, so much shit happened.
Every
So
episode.
quickly.
Every episode.
Well, I
So
remember,
much
I remember
happens.
in our weekly production meeting, you were like, "I'll definitely be able to get it shorter than the others."
Yeah, and that was a lie.
Daddy Ben, can you please bring that on set, please?
I like that we get to see each person's process of doing the storytelling. Like I had to have
Cole has to hold it
pictures.
Oh no!
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Cole has to hold it.
Dang it!
All right.
One hand.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Oh,
I want to help Yssa.
No, you don't help. This is Issa's job. All right,
Yeah.
Issa. So which episode did you have?
So I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, episode 5,
Okay.
season 1.
Okay.
So we start off in, I have no idea what the place is, but it used to
It's
be
London.
a coal mine. And it used to be a coal mine, and now it's a prison, and then it turned into a prison. This comes in later. So
Okay.
Great
JoJo,
start.
I'm gonna use names. I know you guys did it. I'm gonna use names. JoJo, Top Hat, because I don't remember his name.
Okay,
And
close enough.
Speedwagon are
Racer.
passing by this place, and suddenly a thief kid, uses a giant slingshot to launch himself and steal their money suitcase and go across the lake and steal all their money. I shit
This
you
is
not.
already too buck wild.
I shit you fucking not. So no, I need to finish.
Stop hitting us and just go.
Okay,
Go.
so
Let's go.
the kid goes. Top Hat and JoJo are just like, oh wow, this kid, he's so youthful, so spry. Meanwhile, Speedwagon's like, the kid just stole our money for some reason. So Top Hat uses his finger magic. He fingers the lake. He just flicks it.
He fingers a lot.
He fingers a lot of things. He
Yeah.
flicks the lake. He uses that magic for energy as some way to walk on the lake and walk on water. And so he walks on water. JoJo follows after him, and for some reason, Speedwagon is really surprised by this.
Wait, did JoJo walk on water?
JoJo walked on water.
Jesus too.
So they get the kid. JoJo uses his own breathing finger magic that he learned from Top Hat.
Right, from the
to-
frog.
From the to punch the cliff that the thief was climbing, so that way he can catch the kid, and the kid for some reason doesn't know what's going on. It turns out they were all being hypnotized to believe that it was a sunny day next to a lake, and the place turns into a dark night, and it's a fucking graveyard.
So, Cole, you'll be happy to know we're almost done with page 1.
Yes.
the shit is this show?
That's page 1.
Hurry!
So it turns out
Chance.
Dio.
I already have twice.
It's okay. You can just put it down because I'm not
I'll take
gonna
it. I'll
stop.
give it.
I'm not gonna stop.
I have to hear this.
Okay,
shit.
so Dio, our antagonist, the vampire zombie rising bad boy, he is the one behind the hypnotism. Of
course.
So Top Hat
Dio.
wants to
That bitch.
punch, like they're trying to find Dio so they can stop him from converting everyone into literal zombies. So Top Hat launches himself, wants to punch using his finger magic, wants to punch Dio.
Finger.
Oh wait. Is Thief Boy real or is he part of the hallucination?
He's real.
What
He's
the
real.
fuck? Okay,
He's real.
keep going.
JoJo. Meanwhile, JoJo's carrying him. Remember this.
Is it arms still
Top
broken?
Hat.
Shut the fuck up.
Top Hat tries to punch Dio. Dio stops his punch, and then he uses he has so much control over his magic and body that he starts shooting ice out of his hand, so he freezes Top Hat's arm, and then Top Hat's arm is encased in ice, and then it breaks, and then it starts bleeding because apparently Dio is is freezing the blood cells in his arm because
He's a waterbender.
if Top Hat can't use
Can't use his
finger
top hat.
magic can't be used without breathing. So Dio goes, well, if you can't use your blood cells in your arm, then you can't use your magic.
Of course, it makes
Perfect sense. So Top Hat's trying to get out of this, so he punches with his other hand, but then Dio's coming in and he goes, ha, you fool! I can't believe you would fall for this. I'm doing this because they're still trying to punch each other. And Jojo comes up and then he interrupts the punch. So it's fist, Jojo's hand, fist. And it's like a literal threesome.
Is he carrying boy?
The boy is on his back. The boy is on his back.
The boy is there. Continues.
Here's our episode title.
So the boy's on his back. So, oh my God, where am I? So,
Have we hit the commercial break yet?
no.
What fucking
gotta go, we
pace is
gotta
Yeah,
that?
I know.
That.
So Dio,
Breakneck.
they tried to punch him out. It doesn't work. They're so worried about Top Hat's like I can't let Jojo's arm be encased in ice, or else he won't be able to use his magic. So he tries to kick Dio. Top Hat tries to kick Dio, and then Dio uses his own hands to basically break Top Hat's leg. And then so that's enough of a thing where they all fall, and everyone, Speedwagon, the boy, Jojo, everyone is worried about Top Hat's arm, but his leg is suddenly better.
Okay, sure.
So his leg isn't broken.
It was broken, but now it's better.
Yeah.
Okay, this is starting to suck.
Did he
So-
breathe?
It's the hip
Yes.
hip-
The thing is, his arm is rotten, so they make a whole big deal out of his arm
arm's
being
rotten?
rotten. No, his arm is there's no circulation in it. So they go, if I can't have circulation in it, then my arm's gonna rot. I won't be
Right.
able to use my magic energy.
CPR.
Of course.
So Speedwagon looks at it and goes, you just need heat, so you can basically unfreeze your arm. So Speedwagon lifts his shirt and then drags Top Hat's frozen arm onto his abs like this. And he just has his shirt there, and then for some reason his body just starts emanating.
He just fucking
smoke. yeah, pretty much exactly
Whoa.
that. And
Pearl
it's,
snap.
and
Whoa.
it's like
Oh.
it's
Lord.
so yeah. So that's what
I'm waiting for the part where they win the.
What happens next?
Yeah.
So meanwhile, Jojo suddenly, for some reason, two zombie guys appear from beneath the ground.
typical two zombie guys.
Dio apparently
vampires?
One cup.
Dio rose them from the dead,
arm.
and these guys are apparently really strong. So
Are any of them Chinese?
no,
Okay.
Oh.
they're some kind of English.
Like me.
God, I'm so out of breath. So one of them is just basically a big hulking kind of guy. He's super huge. The other one uses his hair. He can control
What?
his hair to basically
No.
encase Jojo's fist when he's trying to punch them, and he sucks blood with using his hair out of Jojo's fist.
Like a girl from
So,
Fairy Tale.
So they look so intimidating, and Speedwagon's like, oh my gosh, look at them. They look so scary. They must have secrets. And Dio,
What the fuck?
they must have secrets. Then Dio
Did they?
proceeds to tell them what their secrets were.
What?
So
What do you mean?
they
What
were.
do you mean?
What were their
Here's
secrets?
the thing. They were knights apparently for a Queen Mary, but this was at the time when some Queen Elizabeth was also the queen, and Queen
There were two
Elizabeth
queens?
frames Queen
Hot.
Mary and
One cup.
betrays her and frames her for murder. So
crown.
they convinced these two knights when they were alive to give themselves up for execution, so that way they can sacrifice themselves for their queen's life. Turns out that right before the executioner cuts off their head, he goes, haha, you guys are idiots. Look over there on the dark side of the field, because Queen Mary's head is there. So if they just looked to the right and saw through the dark, they would have found that their queen was dead. So they start cursing. They curse them off. They're just like, curses, curse you, and they have an origin story, and that's why their powers are the way they are. And Dio heard the story, and he went, I have to resurrect these guys from the dead because they're gonna be my cool knights. So apparently Jojo's honor was so honorable that the zombie hair guy, he wanted to personally kill him. So zombie hair guy launches himself and Jojo into the lake. Top Hat Speedwagon.
Is this still in a graveyard?
Yes.
Okay.
Top Hat and
That's where the zombies
Speedwagon
came
That
from.
beautiful graveyard light.
try to go after them. But the other zombie stops them. And meanwhile, the Top Hat's main concern was, when they go into the lake, Top Hat literally looks in the lake and goes, "Oh no, he can't breathe in there. He won't be able to use his magic if he can't breathe." I swear to God, this is word for word.
Amazing.
So in the water, because that's still like the last
Where
part
he
of the
can't
episode,
breathe.
where he can't breathe, because Hair Zombie is dead, he can talk underwater.
obviously,
Jojo
everybody knows
can't.
that. Everybody
Yeah.
knows that.
Yeah, so
basically.
All zombies
Harry-
can talk underwater.
Yeah, all zombies can talk underwater.
Yeah.
So Jojo can't talk. He's like choking and breathing. He's like not able to breathe for like the next 3 minutes while
He can't breathe under
Zombie is like having a monologue.
Of course, yeah.
And
Yeah, that's anime.
so Jojo, there's this whole thing where Jojo, instead of swimming up to the surface to get some air, he swims down to the bottom of the
Get
lake
air?
instead.
To get air.
And
Sucking air from a turtle.
so
An honorable turtle.
I'm so close, guys. I'm so close to finishing.
Me too.
I love this show. I really grew up on this show.
So, okay, oh my god. So he swims to the bottom of the lake. There is, in the corner of, as this scene is going, while he's swimming, he's having a flashback to something that his dad told him. Of course.
What?
Jojo, it's a flashback. Jojo's trying to get a toy out of his dog's mouth.
Yeah.
Glad you clarified.
Either.
No, shush. So,
I love it.
Push through.
his dad goes, "Jojo, why are you trying to take the toy away from the dog? Think of it this way. Why don't you try letting the dog give the toy to you?" So for some reason, that enables Jojo to remember that this was a coal town. And so that means all the rocks on the bottom of the lake were like pushed down there for some reason.
Okay.
So he could lift the rock from the bottom of the lake and breathe the air bubbles that come up from the bottom of the rock because there's air trapped underneath them.
Obviously.
So the
Every coal town
bubbles
has
comes
that.
up, and you just see an image of him just going.
It's like Super Mario Odyssey.
Suddenly, it's like Super Mario Odyssey, and suddenly that means he can use his magic because he was able to breathe once. So he breathed, and then he punched the water, and then the projectile was about to hit the zombie, and that's where the episode ends.